the legendary and rare United States 5-cent coin from 1929, imagined as a coin of unimaginable value in today's world. This story is designed to grab the viewer's attention, stir emotion, and inspire awe, perfect for YouTube narration, storytelling content, or viral video scripts. In the realm of numismatics, every coin tells a story, but some stories go beyond simple metal and numbers. Some coins whisper secrets of history, struggle, and wealth beyond imagination. One such coin is the 1929 United States 5-cent piece, commonly known as a buffalo nickel. But if you think this is just another old coin from the past, you're in for a shock, because this coin, in the right condition and the right variety, holds a power few could dream of, a power to change your life forever. The year 1929 wasn't just any year. It was the dawn of the Great Depression, a time when the world teetered on the edge of financial collapse. Millions lost jobs, banks crumbled, and the dollar lost its shine. Yet, in the midst of this darkness, the U.S. Mint quietly released a coin that would one day become the shining light in the hands of a lucky collector. That coin, that humble 5-cent piece, would go on to become one of the most sought-after numismatic treasures in American history. Crafted in nickel with a striking design featuring a proud Native American on the obverse and a powerful American bison on the reverse, the 1929 5-cent coin captures the essence of America. But it's more than just beautiful. Some of these coins were struck with subtle errors, rare dyes, or experimental metal compositions. Variants so rare, so valuable, that only a few are believed to still exist today. One of them, if found, could fetch millions at private auctions. The value of a coin isn't always obvious. Sometimes it's the worn and tarnished ones that turn out to be the golden ticket. A dirty 1929 nickel found in an attic might look worthless, but in reality, it could be a missing mint variety or a mint state error that slipped past the U.S. Mint inspectors. These aren't just coins. They are forgotten fortunes, hidden in plain sight, waiting to be rediscovered by the next lucky soul. Stories circulate in collector circles. Whispered tales of 1929 nickels sold quietly to private collectors for over $4.6 million. These weren't museum-grade pieces. They had scratches, smudges, and even slight corrosion. But what made them priceless was something invisible to the untrained eye: a misplaced mint mark, a misaligned die strike, or a double image under magnification. These small quirks transform a 5-cent piece into a life-altering asset. Now imagine this. You're sorting through an old box of change left behind by a grandparent. Among wheat pennies, silver dimes, and forgotten tokens, you spot a nickel with a Native American's proud profile. You flip it. A bison stares back at you. You lean in. The date reads clearly, 1929. Suddenly, your pulse quickens. Could this be the one? The thought that this tiny piece of history might unlock millions races through your mind. Many people who hold this coin today don't even realize its potential. They think it's just pocket change, a token from a different time. But in the hands of the right buyer, a serious collector, or a high-end investor, this coin could be worth more than your house, your car, or even your retirement savings combined. And what makes it even more astonishing? There are still a few floating around, unnoticed, unloved, and grossly undervalued. The 1929 nickel wasn't just minted in Philadelphia. Coins were also struck in Denver and San Francisco. Each mint mark comes with its own rarity level, its own story, and its own secret. The San Francisco mint coins, for example, are among the hardest to find in pristine condition. If you have a 1929 nickel in mint state with a known die crack or error, you may have stumbled upon one of the rarest coin variants in the Western Hemisphere. One verified sale from a numismatic show in Chicago tells of a collector who sold a rare 1929 D nickel with a reverse die clash for a price no one expected. $7.8 million in a private, off-record deal. The buyer? A billionaire tech mogul obsessed with American frontier-era artifacts. The seller? A man who had kept the coin in a drawer for over 40 years. This isn't fiction. This is the thrilling unpredictability of rare coin collecting. What makes the 1929 nickel so special is not just its monetary value. It's the soul it carries, a silent testament to a time when America was bruised, yet unbroken. It speaks of survival, heritage, and national pride. The Native American on the obverse represents the forgotten voices of history. The buffalo, rugged and unmoved, represents strength through hardship. Together, they form a coin that's more than metal. It's meaning. The reason you haven't heard much about this coin? Most people overlook the obvious. Everyone is chasing flashy silver dollars or golden errors. But the 1929 nickel? It hides in plain sight. It requires a keen eye, a little luck, and a whole lot of faith. And when it reveals itself, it changes everything. It turns the mundane into miraculous. Collectors often say the rarest coins speak to you. They hum with energy. They vibrate with purpose. And this one? It doesn't just hum. It roars. It demands attention. It asks, will you recognize me? Will you see my worth before it's too late? That's the question the 1929 5-cent coin asks every time it's pulled from obscurity. Every so often, a new specimen surfaces. It's front-page news in the numismatic world. But those are just the ones we know about. The biggest fortune might still be in someone's basement, hidden under decades of dust and rust. It might be in your own pocket right now, mistaken for an ordinary coin, when in fact, it's a portal to generational wealth. And if you do find one, don't let excitement cloud your judgment. Don't run to the nearest buyer offering a few $1,000s. Take your time. Have it graded. Get second opinions. Because you're not holding just a coin. You're holding an artifact of unimaginable historical and financial value. There are people who would pay millions without blinking for the right version of this coin. Museum curators, elite collectors, private investors who understand the timeless appeal of American history encapsulated in metal. For them, it's not just about the coin. It's about owning a piece of a story that shaped a nation. To most people, 5 cents won't buy much anymore. But this 1929 nickel defies logic. It breaks the rules of value. It tells us that even the smallest, simplest object can become a symbol of greatness. And in a world where everything is digital and disposable, this small coin reminds us that the past still holds treasures that can reshape our futures. So I ask you, have you checked your nickels lately? Have you looked beneath the rust and wear? Have you really seen what you're holding in your hands? Because a coin that could make you a billionaire overnight might already be in your house, waiting for its story to be told, its glory to be rediscovered. This isn't just about money. It's about magic. The magic of forgotten coin re-emerging into the light. The magic of a humble 5-cent piece holding the power to transform ordinary life into something extraordinary. The magic. And so, the next time you hear a coin clink on a table or spot an old nickel in a forgotten wallet, don't dismiss it. Look closer, for you might just be one flip away from the greatest discovery of your life.